Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Unique Items. Today we're going to be going over the Great Helm Unique, which is actually oftentimes used in its not identified state, which the reason why is because it has the highest armor value in the game, level 60, which you can clearly see brings up my armor class from 121 to 173, which is kind of nutty. And they do this to avoid the negative consequences of putting on the helmet. There are a lot of negatives to this particular helmet, and we're going to talk about those today. But in general, when it comes to the unique Great Helm, which has 60 armor and 60 durability, and 50 strength requirements, let's take a look at its identified form so we know why people actually don't identify this item. So first off, it has 20 to all attributes, which is absolutely insane. It's a very high all attribute helmet, and you might end up using this just for like the plus attributes to read magic books and things. It has 60 armor class, which is nutty, and it has -4 damage from all enemies, which reduces physical damage by 4, which is a really nice combination with other items that have negative physical damage. It also has some negatives, which is -40% light radius, which actually got this item the nickname Goddamn It's Dark. That's actually what a lot of people used to call it back in the day. They used to call it Goddamn It's Dark. And it also reduces all resistances to 0. Now, if you do not identify the item, you don't get any of these negatives, and you don't get any of the positives either, but at least it doesn't reduce your resistances to 0. Now, another really nasty thing about this particular item is that no matter how much resistances you have, you cannot counteract the resistance negative on this helmet. It does not reduce your resistances by an amount, it just simply sets them to 0. So whatever resistances you have from whatever items you have, it is going to just simply remove them from your character. So it's a very hard counter to how good the helmet is, which is essentially giving you no resistances whatsoever, and also making it very dark so you can't see. You might need some scrolls of infravision, because goddamn it's dark. Now, the Gotterdammerung is actually a real word. It stands for Twilight of the Gods, which is actually referring to one of Wagner's best-known operas used in this title, which the translation is Ragnarok, the Norse religious version of Armageddon. So this is actually a real word. I just suck at speaking German, so I'm sure somebody will remember exactly how to pronounce it from the Wagner's opera. This armor helmet is definitely one of the more interesting ones. Constricting Ring actually has some interesting bonuses, like for instance giving you 75 to all resistances, which is kind of nutty. And even the Constricting Ring, even if you wear 2 of them, does not counteract the all resistances equal 0 on this particular helmet. Keeping that in mind. So it's actually not uncommon for you to see this particular helmet unidentified, specifically to use that 60 armor class and then not have any of the negative effects on the piece of equipment. 60 is a lot of armor class, and used properly with a good piece of equipment like a godly plate of whale, this armor, and some decent other pieces of equipment that give armor like shields, like a really nice shield, you can easily get your armor class over 300, which is going to be very useful in hell difficulty to keep the monsters from beating the ever-living crap out of you. I think that's pretty much it for this particular helmet. It does have a unique graphic, but the unique graphic is shared by another helmet called the Veil of Steel. Next on the list is the Royal Circlet. We're going to be taking a look at that one next. As always, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you enjoy the content, and keep watching.